Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is April 14th, 2022. It is also Thursday. This video here will be going up at 7 o'clock, and it's about 3 in the afternoon right now, so the rain did stop, so that's okay. It is so weird how it did it earlier though, it was just crazy. I'm just showing you these guys flying around here. Pretty cool. Before we jump into this video, I just want to remind everybody I am doing a sale. The reason I'm doing the sale is because as of May 1st, they will be increasing the prices of the legacy freeze-dried food. So I have to do a price increase as of May 1st. The discount code for the sale is Spring Sale 2022. That's the discount code. So if you go to my website, preppernurse1.com, and click on store, it will drop down. You will see legacy foods. You click on that, it will take you to the store within the website. What we have available is there, so definitely take advantage of that. Also, I don't know, these guys are kind of neat just watching them fly around like that. But 25-year shelf life, GMO free. Gluten options available for people that need that. It is also vegetarian, but there are beef and chicken options that can be purchased separately. 25-year shelf life, I think I said that already. Largest portion size of any of the other freeze-dried food companies. So you can save 20% on your purchase by using that discount code Spring Sale 2022. Alright, and like I said, that's going to run through the end of the month, and then May 1st I have to increase the prices. So just putting that out there ahead of time. So I wanted to talk to you guys, I'm watching all these things, and Biden is really pushing or poking the bear. Now with claims of genocide and all those type of things, and just here's the problem. When you're in a war situation, both sides commit atrocities. That's just what happens in war. There's no sugarcoating it. There's no, explaining it away. Things happen. But, for Biden to say, first of all, to call Putin a butcher that can no longer stay in power, and then saying that he's committing atrocities, that's honestly, in my personal opinion, that's the pot calling the kettle black. We as the United States have done the same exact things. We continue to do so. A lot of times we do it not hands-on, but we do it with drone strikes, as you all know. And, those things are going to continue to happen, and nothing changes. We stand by, and I want you to think about this and put it into perspective. Because we're trying to keep a favorable relationship with Saudi Arabia, we allow them to do whatever they're doing with Yemen. And then when Yemen retaliates and fights back and, goes after refineries, well then, oh my God, they're the horrible bad guys. I mean, there's always three sides to every story, my friends. Three sides to every story. So there's his side, her side, and somewhere in the middle is always going to be the truth. You're never going to get the truth 100% off of any group, because they have an agenda. They want to make themselves look good. They don't want to be perceived as the bad guy. So these are things that happen constantly. But it's very interesting. Very interesting. I don't know. I just, it gets very old, and it gets really tiring. And, it amazes me how many people, whatever they hear on TV, whatever they're told, they believe hook, line, and sinker no matter what. They're so programmed, and that's the right word. The people are so programmed that they cannot think outside of the box. They cannot think for themselves. They cannot make their own decisions on what is the truth and what is not the truth. So it is, that's one of the problems that we have in our country right now, is people are not thinking for themselves. And that's kind of what I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to talk about, in this video. Critical thinking is not a thing that happens very much anymore because people are too distracted by whatever their vices are, by whatever, they're into as far as like drugs, alcohol, or all those type of things, or let's go to the latest crazy wonderful dance club and go and dance away and take ecstasy and not worry about whatever's happening. It's not affecting me, I don't care, right? So thinking for yourself and critical thinking and looking through things and seeing through what is BS and what is not, number one, it's not encouraged. Let's be honest. Thinking for yourself is definitely, in this younger generation of folks, they would rather have somebody do the thinking for them so they don't have to. They don't want to worry about it. They don't want to think about it. If it doesn't touch them directly, then they're okay with that. And that's a problem. I mean, that's a huge problem. And we need more people, And here, the thing is, I think as more and more time has gone on, over the last 2 years, I think you're seeing an awakening of people that are realizing that things aren't adding up. Things are not what they always seem. Things are not what we are being told. And so, you're having a lot of people that are saying, what, something's not right here. They can't quite put their finger on it. They don't know 100% for sure. But there's that old saying, if you smell a rat, it's probably a rat. That's what I think you're seeing happening. And because so many people are awakening and realizing that there's a lot of games being played, and they're starting to think for themselves, and they're pulling themselves away from the televisions and every other distraction that is out there, sporting events, you name it, whatever they may be. That makes the powers that be nervous. So when the powers that be become nervous, time to unleash the next thing to keep you under control. So do not be surprised. Do not be surprised if the next thing comes, and it comes very soon, and it's like, oh my goodness, no, we have to do this or we have to do that. Would not surprise me at all. Not at all. Because that's how you maintain control. You scare enough people, you get them thinking a certain way, and they'll fall in line because it has been proven time and time and time again to work. Anybody, I want you to think about this, guys, and I want you to really think about this for a second. World War II with the Germans, okay? The Nazi Party gained power. How did they gain power? How did they keep power? They locked up all their political rivals, anybody that was causing any kind of trouble, any kind of dissent, questioning what they were doing, they were locked up and put away. Anybody they deemed not to be fit were disposed of, realistically. The mentally retarded were taken away and euthanized. You had the gypsies, who they considered inferior. They were taken away to work camps and worked to death, or were just killed outright. Obviously, everybody knows about the Jewish folks. There was also the Jehovah's Witnesses, who had a different mindset, that were also taken away. Like I said, anybody that disagreed with what the regime was doing was pushed out of the way, taken care of, so that the rest of the people basically said, well, it doesn't affect me, so I don't care. I'm not going to pretend. I'll pretend like I don't know what's going on. And that's what happens. And that's what happens every time. And then what they do, propaganda machine kicks in, right? When you have a state-controlled, television and stuff like that, they're putting out what they want you to hear. So again, no critical thinking is happening. People are not thinking for themselves. It's time to think for ourselves. It's time to open our eyes and realize what's going on, paying attention, reading through the lines, and, in acting accordingly. And what do I mean by acting accordingly? Well, we all have individual choices that we have to make. At what point do we say enough is enough? When do we say, I'm not doing this anymore? And so those are things that you have to take on as an individual, make those decisions, and what are you going to do, about things, like I said, those are things that you have to make individual decisions on. And but again, you got to realize everything that we are hearing in the news is what they want us to hear. We are never, ever, ever going to be told the true truth on anything. So that's something that you really need to sit down, think about, comprehend, if you will. And I'm not telling people, I'm not here advocating for you to rise up or any of that type of stuff. But what I have said in the past, guys, if enough people say enough and no more, things change. Because that government that's out there, they want to maintain control. If they can keep you docile and happy and distracted, that's what they're going to do, because then they can continue to do whatever they want to do. But when enough people say, this is not right, I don't like this, that something needs to change, and they can dismiss it away as the fringe minority or anything else that they want to try to say, but that's not always going to be the case. All right, so something to think about, just something to ponder. I wanted to discuss this in this video. We need to start thinking for ourselves. We need to start looking at the bigger picture. What is the agenda? What is really going on? In those type of things. So I definitely want to hear your feedback in the comments. I want to hear what you guys have to say. So I think, like I said, I think that this is an important thing that needs to be discussed. People need to think. They just really need to take that time and look at their lives, realize, am I being played, am I not being played, and all those type of things. So anyway, really quickly, I do want to mention two other things about my website other than the Legacy Freeze-Dried Food Sale. We have the Forefathers, which is the CBD and hemp store. So they are there and available as well. So if you are interested in that, go to my website, preppernurse1.com. You will see the Forefathers Organic logo. You click on that, it will take you to their website. Once you're on their website, if you decide to make a CBD or hemp purchase or a marijuana purchase, if you're in New York State, you can save 20% on your purchase, or 15% on your purchase over there using the discount code PrepperNurse1. Also on my website, we have the Prepper Nurse 1 community, which is a resource that we have set up for you guys to be able to connect with like-minded people. Again, it's free to join. You do have to register, but no credit card information is asked. So definitely take advantage of that. Once you're in, check out the message boards, look for people in your state or your country, and that's a good way to do that. Again, the sale for the Legacy Foods, the discount code is Spring Sale 2022. Losing my mind. So anyway, guys, I am going to jump off of here for now. I hope everybody's having an absolutely wonderful week. Keep your heads down. Take care of what you can take care of. Keep prepping. Don't stop prepping. Think for yourselves. Think critically. Critical thinking is definitely a thing of the past, which is kind of sad. So anyway, guys, remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we are going to be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.